functions,
I
but
think it's more like blood alley. So you're gonna have cars going down there, and you're gonna have people going down, and people, and it's gonna be busy.
So
It's gonna be busy.
So there's loading for this building, there is parking for this building, the parking for the office component, they're proposing an access off of Richards.
Also for the residential off of Richards.
And also the residential off of Richards as
So
well.
just loading off of the.
That's all going out this way.
that's right. So it's
Right,
really
you
just
can go
loading.
on
Just
walking.
loading.
Just loading.
It's just loading.
But it's loading for, you know, for the
Yeah.
large building.
But you can walk all the way through to Georgia.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, another question quickly. Is the atrium going to be lit at night? I'm just following on whoever asked about the distance between the
Right.
atrium and
I haven't thought about that.
We'll look into that.
yeah.
I have a little too much information on that. When we built that, when the first night we turned the lights on, people way over here complained. We had to
Yeah.
turn a lot of the lights off because the residential people were complaining.
Well, maybe those people will be happy.
Thank you.
So the continuation of cannabis that you're talking
Yeah.
about, it's not reflected here, it's.
Yeah, can I come out, let me see what's on the model here. I gotta look. Okay, so the
there's
canopies
some
are not on there, and I
Yeah,
apologize,
yeah,
right? They got broken off, but, yes, there's new canopies, there's a new skin on the DE building here, which will be the same as the one that's on the Telus building, the new Telus building over here. So and there'll be new canopies and then new retail all built into the front of it. In your package, there's a whole section on retail, which talks about where all the new retail would go. And likewise, there'll be more retail built into the base of the DE, of the AB building, which is the initial building here.
And I actually think that Richard and Seymour are pretty important because I think in this area, they're two of the least successful
Yeah, so
pedestrian streets we have.
yeah, they are on there. They're clear. You just can't see them. The canopies. Sorry.
Yes.
They're there. They're there. But I apologize for that.
I apologize for that. That's-
Well, I couldn't see them either. I couldn't see them either. I couldn't see them either. And then the other things we're proposing are screenings on the roof. There's a lot of mechanical that exists on the tops of these roofs. I'm proposing screens on the top of those as
I
well.
think that last thing we should go here, but there's a box here that's been added.
The
Okay,
office?
so it's an extension of the data center. And so as part of this rezoning, Telus asked us to come in with an expansion option for them to someday potentially add to the data center. There isn't anything imminent happening, but I guess from our perspective, within the disclosure statement and stuff, we would have to show the potentiality of that data center. So
That'd be fine.
they had a study done, Jim, that would show how they could add it seismically, and as Gregory said, this is the central hub for all of British Columbia, so the idea of moving stuff isn't very good. The idea of potentially adding to it may make a great deal of sense to them.
They're evaluating that.
So,
and they're not
so the exterior
sure.
is like an office building exterior, or
This right now would be an office building exterior. We're asking for the
the
density.
data center means is a sealed box, or is it people
Part of it
working?
is, like if you go down below, it's basically it's just rooms and rooms full of
Right.
stacks of servers, right? Other parts of it, there's literally a couple hundred people working in there. So the idea would be that you would take the people that are working down here, that space would get backfilled with the expansion of the servers and so on, and those people would then move up. So that was kind of like the people that support the.
It gives them flexibility in the fullness of time to make that a real hub if they need to.
And
Right?
then they got
And
these,
grow and
they
change
got
over
these
time.